Yo. So for this video, I kind of didn't record it because I'm a dumbass. I think I turned it off or I double clicked or some shit like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the VOD from Twitch and then like cut it off, then upload it on YouTube. So I apologize if the quality is just shitty. Twitch what's it even called? Pixels just suck more than recording with OBS. So yeah, I apologize for that. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again. Peace.
We're three VFX artists on a mission.
I'm not a VFX artist, but I'm a normal human. So I'm gonna do the job of a human. See if the average Joe can distinguish.
To discover all of the AI-generated scams on the internet. Come join us today as we show you what's fact and fiction. We're three VFX artists.
Could that have been AI? Could they have done like a trick where it's like, actually, all this video we've been AI? But it doesn't look like it, does it? I guess his face is big compared to his body, maybe? No. No, because I don't think AI can do like folds like this without like fucking up.
Los Angeles has been on fire the last week or so, and it is a big deal. Such a big deal.
Let's go slowly. 0.6.
Everyone in the world.
Fuck, I couldn't see it. I think it's real. They're gonna say it's fake, but I think it's real.
Thinks that the entirety of Los Angeles is literally burning to the ground, and it is a tragedy.
Well, no, it's only like a complex, isn't it?
And there's
That's
very big fires, but the vast majority of LA is actually not on fire. But you wouldn't know that if you saw some of these video clips.
It's AI, 100%. Oh yeah, dude, don't tell me. I want to figure it out myself.
For instance, the Hollywood sign was never on.
Well, the thing with AI is, if you look at the fire and like, it looks smooth. You know what I mean? It looks like it's drawn. Not like if it's recorded, because the world doesn't look like this colorful.
For instance.
So it's like constant. You know what I mean? Like it's not chaotic like fire.
The Hollywood sign was never on fire. It's like, okay, I mean, it's kind of a dope shot, but why has Hollywood got like 3 L's?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
If there wasn't 3 L's, would we be able to tell this is AI? First off, there's more mountain above the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, that makes it.
Well, I mean, I knew it was AI just from the fire and the contrast. Like the contrast is too high. It looks like somebody. It looks like a drawing. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It looks like a drawing. Like somebody purposely made this darker, this like lighter, like gradients, shit like that.
It looked like the Hollywood sign is like 5 feet tall up on a hill, and not 40 feet tall way up at the top of a mountain.
For sure, but obviously if you live here, you can pick apart why it's...
I thought it... Really? I thought it was like a hill, like a big hill, not a mountain.
Not real. But I would just say to your average viewer, it's like, first off, it's very cinematic. The fire is very big. It's got very intense composition. But that's the thing.
Yeah,
there is another shot of the Hollywood sign on fire that I saw that is way more convincing than this, and I know it tricked.
Also, another thing, like he was, like he's saying,
fire that I saw that is way more. The thing there is a.
Oh fuck.
The fire is.
There's like a shift, like a human is recording. You know what I mean? Like a human's moving, it's shifting. But realistically, it should be like this. Like there should be more movement. First of all, there's smoke everywhere. There should be coughing, just because it's gonna get into your lungs, shit like that. Also, I doubt someone's gonna be like super still, like only moving left and right. Like that also.
Very big.
See?
It's
left
got
and right.
Very intense composition. But that's the thing. There is another shot of the Hollywood sign on fire that I saw that is way more convincing than this, and I know it tricked a lot of people.
Which one?
There it is.
Yeah.
Now this is the Hollywood.
I think this one could have tricked me. Yeah, I could. Like if he didn't say it was AI. I think this one could have tricked me.
sign in the right spot, except for the fact that there's no lights on the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, the Hollywood sign itself is literally glowing.
Wait, there's no lights on the Hollywood sign? So do games just put light? Wait, dude, it's a 25-minute video and I'm pausing every second. No, but I thought there were, because games put, like, when you see like a game and there's like a Hollywood sign, it's always like glowing super far, like at night.
It's a sign, not a neon light.
But you're seeing the smoke issue, which is smoke and fire in AI video just kind of creates from nothing and goes away from nothing. It doesn't quite affect itself in a physically accurate way.
Yeah.
You step back and look at it, it's like, wait a minute, how fast is that smoke moving? And you see parts of it just like disappearing and other parts of it appearing. Fire rises at a certain rate because of how hot it is and how it flows through the air. Same with smoke. You know, if a tiny fire, let's say it moves in 1 second from the bottom to the top of like 1 foot. So a 30-foot fire should take 30 seconds to go all the way to the top of that flame. But the thing is, the AI doesn't know how big the fire is, so it's just put it in there at whatever speed it wants. And if you kind of step back and squint, you're like, that fire looks tiny. Looks like a campfire because of how fast it's moving. And it happens all the time in movies too.
When you actually go...
I actually didn't notice that. Yeah, I thought, oh yeah, the fire looks normal. But yeah, it looks normal because it's small. Yeah, and the AI doesn't know how big this is. It just knows, okay, you want fire here. Okay.
Campfire, because of how fast it's moving. And it happens all the time in movies too.
When you actually go across social media, even though we can easily point out a lot of the things that are fake about these shots, a lot of people still believe it.
I feel like there's a lot of targeted like rage engagement farming happening across all social media right now.
We'll get to that.
As far as like that video goes, it's like, let's say the Hollywood sign wasn't there. What are the tells that make this AI generated?
The trick with like AI videos for me is just
colors.
Like, pick something that's not in the center and follow it the whole time. Like pick a little smoke puff, a little curly cue of smoke, and follow it. And you start to see it do weird things. You're like, that doesn't seem consistent. And you kind of look around to other spots and the same thing happens.
Fire in smoke though is a tough one though, because it's already so amorphous and it is changing and it is evolving. And so doing this specifically is not going to be the easiest thing to do. Even on the right, we see some weird...
as a normal like human with no background on AI or VFX, this can trick people. I think around 80% of the population can be tricked with this.
Wind pattern or something like that.
Yeah, like the smoke's getting sucked downwards a little bit at
times. But it's also on a mountain, and we know that there's wind patterns across these hills that will sometimes pull smoke down or push it up, and like we get those unnatural motions.
Posting this kind of stuff right when a tragedy is occurring and like, you know, en masse on the internet though, like reeks of distaste.
Yeah, it's like September 12th, 2001.
Let's get some more AI visualizations of planes hitting the buildings. Like, oh man, too soon. Come on now. Yeah. I have two soapbox
September
things.
12th.
So we stay away from politics on this channel. We will never tell you who to vote for. We'll never endorse a politician or any of that kind of stuff. We will share philosophies because we're artists, and that's where art comes from. Okay, first things, I'm going to say this just about the Eaton fire that wiped out Altadena. When the fire...
It looks gray. It looks... Yeah, this is real. Just because of the colors. It's not like super vibrant.
Fire started on that mountain. There were 60 to 80 mile per hour winds that blew those flames and embers down to the city. Those embers went for miles. No fire breaks would have stopped it.
Huh? This doesn't look like a fire. It looks like a welding. Like, I've been in welding. That's what it looks like.
Anybody out there who's taking things like this that should be American issues, right? Everybody's suffering. It doesn't matter what side of the political spectrum you are on. Anybody who immediately jumps on that and turns it into a sports team, right versus left, stops that help from happening. And that hurts citizens, and that hurts people. Our goal with a video like this is to help you learn to be skeptical and critical and understand how to divide truth from the noise and the manipulation. The reason we're looking at this here is we're trying to show you the current moment of the LA wildfires. You know, it's being manipulated in this way. Got really nothing else other to say than that, but don't have a political discussion down in the comments. All right,
sure.
We gotta lighten the mood a little bit here.
But also, real quick, a word from our sponsor.
Are you tired of falling for AI scams?
Yeah.
Is social...
No. I was gonna say maybe it's like a VPN. But VPNs can't, they can't remove AI scams, can they?
Media harming your self-image.
You bet!
Well, then maybe you should try going outside.
Oh.
What? Wow! But now I have to worry about stepping on rocks.
Not with today's sponsor.
Or nails.
Vessi.
Whoa!
Vessies are the perfect footwear for chasing your New Year's resolutions, whether
I'm not
that's
a shoe
going
guy.
outside or just
okay.
unplugging from the internet for a while. Jordan over here is rocking the weekend sneaker, which is as comfortable as it is durable.
So what? I just can't get them wet or something?
You can get them as wet as you want because Vessies are 100% waterproof.
Which means you can go outside, rain or shine.
I think I'm gonna get used to this going outside thing.
Sure.
If you want to try going outside, then head
I'm not a sneakerhead or like a shoe guy. They look fine. Can't really say much. I mean, I feel like all shoes look pretty much the same, don't they? Like apart from color, they're all really the same.
on over to Vessi.com.
I don't really understand how people can like put their whole like life or personality behind
Our
them.
crew for 15% off your first purchase at checkout.
So lots of people sent us the recent Coca-Cola commercial that was made using AI. Over the last year or two, AI video has become more and more popular, but now it's actually like legitimately hit the mainstream. Coca-Cola is one of the biggest brands in the world.
Yeah.
They've got billions of dollars to throw around, and now they've done this. I'm hoping to show you guys these things so we can kind of
Is it
get
the
an
Santa Claus
idea
one?
of like, what are the tells that make something look AI generated? How can we know automatically that it's AI?
The head is here, but the body's like over here. I think there's something weird between the head and body, but it looks real. Like, if I'm not looking closely, trying to figure out why it's AI, this can pass. There's nobody driving, by the way.
Wait, why is this so low res? Can we pull up a higher res version of this?
No,
Okay.
keep watching.
Wait, what? It's random colors. Okay.
Wait, this is a real commercial. This is not AI. What are you doing, Ren?
This is a real commercial from the 90s.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what the AI video was inspired by. It was basically based.
Okay, that's good. Okay, here's the Santa. Yeah, I think I've seen the one he's talking about. Yeah, this looked weird, like the start, the head and the body. But the colors themselves looked real.
on this exact aesthetic.
Well, you know, when you pull up to an intersection and you have to wait like an hour because there's 1,000 Coca-Cola trucks, it's like the worst situation ever. You get stuck at a train crossing. This is worse, way worse than that. It's like, Dad, why are you driving so fast? Like, we have to beat the trucks.
I've actually never been stopped by like a
Before we dig
Coca-Cola
into
truck.
anything, let's see the real deal, Ren. Or should I say, the artificial deal.
There's two versions that got released, and they're made by different companies.
Yeah, it's AI. It's like I'm saying, like, it doesn't look realistic. It looks like a drawn. Like, this is something someone would draw, like, as a polar bear. Or, like, a game would put as a polar bear, right? It's like a concept art, I guess. Is that what it's called? Concept art? Ignore this, it's from another video. Okay. I guess. Yeah, it's like, concept art.
So the strangest.
And like also cartoonish. Like this looks cartoonish. Same with the tracks. Like the other one, it looked is it here? You can see it. It's like it looks real. It's up to the truck. Like the colors and the composition. It's a real truck. If you tell me it's AI, I'll be like, really? But it mostly looks real.
Like Harry Potter smoke.
I've never seen a good smoke.
Like more vibrant. The colors are also like vibrant. I already said it. The snow, the snow's fine. I guess I've never really seen a lot of snow since I'm from Texas, but this looks fine. Like there's some weird shit like this. I feel like if you're driving the truck, a lot of this would fall down. There wouldn't be this much, but it's fine.
Like Harry Potter smoke.
I've never seen a good smoke sim from an AI generated video. It's all just like wishy smoothness, weirdness.
Yeah. See, like again, it's like super smooth as well. Like he said for the smoke, it's not only the smoke but also the animals. It's like super smooth. The eyes are dark again. That's a bit weird. It's just like it's someone's drawing it. It's not actually alive.
Everything's so still and like static. This is
Were the wheels moving? I don't think the wheels are moving,
everything's
are
so still and
Yeah,
like
they aren't.
static. This is not a real Coca commercial.
Nico, I pulled this directly from the Coca-Cola YouTube channel. This is like the one that they have legitimately like playing.
Actually, newsflash for you guys, Coca-Cola did an AI commercial a year ago, and it flew under everybody's radar. But no, Coca-Cola was really early on the AI animation game.
Really?
They made some really interesting. No, Coca-Cola did.
This looks cool as fuck. Like this, like a year ago, back when like the what's his name, Chris Rock? No, the Smith guy, the one who slapped the comedian for his wife. Like a year ago, that's what AI looked like, didn't it? Like the video of him eating spaghetti or whatever, made by AI.
AI commercial a year ago, and it flew.
Like this is amazing. I thought it's fully AI though. It's probably like AI, but with like motion capture and shit like that. Like the type of AI that you put on that's on your phone, and it like makes you into. It's like the camera. You put it on the camera, and it changes your face into like an art style. Right? I'm guessing that's the kind of
Coca-Cola was really early on the AI animation game, and they made some really interesting stuff with it. Like, it was cool and experimental. And at this point, I think everybody just played right into their game. They knew it. They knew if they dropped one of these commercials, it'd be easy, it'd be cheap, and everybody would just spread the word. Look at us! We're putting it on our channel right now.
So this was clearly an AI-generated video, but was everything that we just saw actually AI-generated?
No, I doubt everything was.
AI-generated.
The road is AI. Is the bridge AI? Like the bridge looks like these lights look AI, 100% sure. Yeah, this looks like a game bridge because it's like low resolution or like smooth. Yeah, this is 100% AI. The water doesn't look AI, so the water could be real.
Video, but was
Let's see. Super smooth AI. Yeah, all of this seems like AI. Just because it's super smooth, super like symmetrical. Then again, this one, I feel like this one could be real.
Is everything that we just saw actually AI generated? I'm not convinced that first shot is AI generated. I think that's actually a real shot. Because the made with real magic AI only pops up after that clip. And that first shot, especially like the moment.
Yeah, I don't think they can do eyes this well. Because there's even like little particles, like this is a particle right here, that I don't think the AI would bother like doing, like these small things.
It actually opens and all the air.
Yeah, even this look like small shit here. Like, wait, is this on my screen or is this the video? Because my PC monitor is a bit dirty.
And moisture just
immediately here, you see?
Clouds up inside of the thing, and all of the motion blur of all the little particles shooting out. It's like, that looks real to me.
It's perfectly consistent, yeah. And also...
Wait, does it? It spawns from everywhere. Because like these like I guess the cap itself. Okay, no, it's real. Because it was like this is spawning from everywhere because the Coca-Cola is here, right? But if everything's like full of ice, this probably has like water or ice as well. And then the cap also has water or ice. So the moment you snap it, it should
It lets them get away without having to put the AI disclaimer at the very beginning of the commercial. And they're pulling a little, what's his name? Director of Lion King? John Favreau. Oh. They're pulling a little John Favreau, where he made the very first shot of Lion King, a real shot of the sunset. Yeah. That's what they're doing.
This one, I'm not super impressed with. It's a bunch of kind of generic looking shots that, from a quality perspective, don't look that great.
Yeah, they don't.
I hate that polar bear shot. The polar bear shot is like the quintessential AI video shot of like a really strange, like easy kind of transition where it's like
the water just splashes at the end on his.
Yeah, it looks like it's like a game or art. I think that's the level where AI is currently at.
So,
right.
For some
also,
reason.
the polar bears.
But I feel like newer games look better. Like even the polar bears in newer games, it's like 3 years ago gaming.
His mouth never actually goes through the water. It's like it clips out of the water and then goes up. Bear's mouth never actually goes through the water.
Oh yeah, it's already clipping. Huh? Wait, not only that, but the mouth gets detached, right? Because the head is still here. The head is still here. Let's keep going. And then, what? What?
Clips out of the water and then goes up.
The eye gets deformed here, by the way.
The thing with AI video,
it actually goes through the water. It's like it.
Sorry, but I think the eye gets deformed, right? It's like super huge, then like snaps back to being, yeah, like here. It's super huge, super big. He also has three, one here, and like another one. Like this is too big. It's also like going through here, right? It's like two. It seems. Yeah, look at that. Does it actually snap back? Okay, the nose is getting fixed here. Yeah, here, see? It gets smaller.
Goes up.
The thing with AI video, you'll notice that like across the board with all AI video, nothing happens in the shots. Like things move, but things don't progress. Like, you know when Steven Spielberg does a shot, he's like, an A thing happens to a B thing, and then we settle on a C thing, and like a story plays out.
Yeah.
All these shots are basically like Harry Potter news pictures, where it's just like a motion picture, like a cinemagram, you know, where it's just like nothing can progress, no decisions can be made, no actions can be taken. You can sit there and you can, your dog, you can wag your tail and look around, and that's all that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So the second one is made by a
like
company
a fake
called
animation.
Secret Level, and in my opinion, it's a lot better. So I want to get your guys' thoughts on it.
Okay, that's AI.
I want to get your guys' thoughts on it.
See, this is what I mean. There's like less, it's more like plain. Like the particles themselves, like there's some small like reflections, but not as, it's not realistic. Also, it's like cold here, but it's not cold here. Okay. This one doesn't seem real, but it doesn't seem AI. And what do I mean by this? Is it Disney animal animation? Are they the ones who like had like really good ones? The fuck is this? What's whatever. Yeah, it's like one of Zootopia, right? There it is. Remove this. It's like an animal like Disney would do. Maybe not Disney, but I've seen like this type of like realism, but it's not real. It's like not AI, but like a fuck. I can't get the word out. It's not AI. It's animation. It's like CGI. It's CGI or VFX, I guess. I hate the words like right here. Yeah, the movement of the like the back and all that. I guess that's another thing. Like AI makes movement like super slow, super like dramatic.
It already looks a lot better. Either there's like some custom training.
Yeah, so the problem is the movement. If you just show this like picture, it's like, okay, this is not AI. This is probably like animation or VFX CGI. Not AI.
Happening here, or there's a lot more work going into.
But when they start moving, you do see the
it's
AI
way more
part.
detailed.
The fuck just happened in the background?
Animations. It's way more detailed.
Something happens here. Oh.
This one's not that bad.
Yeah, it's better. It's nicer looking. It's sharper and
to
a
put
little
more
bit
work
more
in it.
consistent. It looks less like a montage of stock footage.
So that one shot of the Coca-Cola bottle like opening, I'm pretty sure is a CG shot.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because there's a breakdown where it shows.
Yes, okay. So they are doing CGI, not only AI. I'm guessing the trucks are AI and the environment. Oh wait, like the bears, I think are 100% AI. I think movement and the trucks and the environment could be AI. I think the animals themselves, except the polar bear, are CGI. That's what I'm thinking.
The 3D scene for this. I think this is still somewhat AI rendered on top of whatever they made, because they did a liquid simulation for the
Yeah, the movements are AI, I think, just because of how like smooth or like plain they are.
actual Coke inside the bottle. They animated all of it, but maybe they then did like an image-to-image type situation where they're getting the full image as an AI image.
There's a whole lot of compositing going on. They're taking AI material, but then they're actually working on it and changing a lot of things and adding things. And like, you have to do that to take any AI video material and like actually make it usable. Like, you still need to put your craft into it as an artist. And they seem to be like.
Yeah, it's like when you make a movie, you don't just like upload the movie into like a cinema. You edit it, you make sure everything's like good. There's not like any bloopers. There's not a like what's it called, like the big mic sticks. You don't want those in the shot. You don't want, like, you edit it basically.
The snow is comped in from what I can tell.
Actually, look, that shot of the door opening, that's a CGI door being tracked in there, opening up. See?
You're right.
If you just look at the way it is, you can understand it all.
There is a bit of a difference between this and this, right? This is brighter, this is darker. But it could also be because it's on the background.
Yeah, because they needed the specific action. Once again, specific actions, you can't get it with AI video, and you're always fighting against this like random nature of AI video. You can never quite get the same thing twice. That Coca-Cola logo is tracked in through all these shots, I'm guessing.
Coca-Cola.
Manually motion tracking AI video is the closest thing to the Matrix that's ever existed.
Huh?
Right?
What?
A computer hallucinates an image and then gives it to you to do manual labor on.
What?
Sorry.
I was not following at all until you said that, and then I was like, oh my god, I think you're right.
Well, I'm just saying, it's kind of
Wait, I'm still not following, by the way.
trippy anyways.
Here's a final image from the video, and if you play it, you'll see the before.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's not just the logo. They're also tracking in lights and various other pieces of text. Because AI videos, it's the logo. They're also tracking in lights and various other pieces
You're also adding
of text. Because AI videos.
I thought they added more like distance or depth. Really, that's another thing AI fucks with. Like, if you see AI, it's a lot of plain things. Like, it looks like they want to do depth. So, like, there's something in here. What am I saying? Am I dumb?
Video is not very good at generating any text.
I also wonder if they fed this model or trained this model on their previous commercial footage, which is kind of an important thing. Like, when you're dealing with an AI model, a generalized AI model, like what you might get from OpenAI if you go to use Sora, like that's trained on the data that they've used for that model, and it's hard to get your own vibe and your own style out of it. And that's one of the many reasons why I think people find AI imagery and AI video to be kind of like whatever. Is it's because it's so derivative of just like a distillation of generic art, and you just end up with stuff that's just directionless. But here, like it doesn't feel super directionless. It feels like there's definitely like a focus, and they're like trying to pull in a vibe and a style. And it is a style that Coca-Cola has made before. And once you start training in your own style and you start training in your own data, like it starts to leave that realm of AI slop and becomes a little bit more nuanced and becomes a little bit more artistic. There's a couple little goofy things about it, but this is not that bad.
I don't even know how to describe what this tool is that they're using, but click the emotional response clip.
Huh?
Second by second emotional response tracking. I guess AI figuring out whether or not this will generate disgust or contempt or happiness. They think this is mostly gonna generate happiness, and judging by the comments on all the AI Coca-Cola videos, probably not.
Weird.
Unfortunately, this commercial generated no fear. They are not afraid of Coca-Cola.
That's good.
This.
But it did.
Really? Wait, did he say the first one or this? I feel like this one's fine. Then again, I do use like an ad block, so maybe
it generates sadness when it ends.
I don't use ad block.
Wait, did it?
Yes,
I use something else.
It did. I'm happy and neutral and a little bit in contempt, and now I'm sad.
Sad because it's ending, I'm guessing, right?
This is hilarious. I love how there's just like a slight contempt happening.
Yeah, just
constant.
slightly.
You're like enjoying it, and then every once in a while you're just like.
To be fair, I do think that probably happened. Like, oh, you're enjoying it. Oh wait, is this AI?
I mean, once again, I get it why people wouldn't like an AI commercial, but when people are putting in a lot of effort, this is as good as it's getting. There's still a lot of flaws. It kind of shows you where the challenges lie still. When the audience notices in a film that it's CGI, it's generally considered a bad thing. The audience shouldn't get distracted by how the movie's being made. They should just enjoy the movie. The audience is getting distracted.
If you, okay, so if you, like here, if the audience sees any mistake and they're like, wait, what's this? You failed. At that point, there's no, because you took them out of the immersion.
By how the movie's being made, they should just enjoy the movie.
Even for like commercials, because they're no longer thinking about like Coca-Cola and like the commercial. They're thinking about where's the AI. Like you're taking their dude, I have to go to the restroom. Let's stop pausing as much.
Getting distracted by the AI tools being used, then it's technically a failure of the tools. People are going to go off about stealing art from the malls.
Okay, I'm gonna pause here. I have to use the restroom. Be right back. I'm not recording. Fuck. Well, unlucky. I'll just get it from this video themselves. Be right back. Alright, I'm back here. Just to be sure, I do have the opera sound, right? Yeah.
That
so
kind of stuff, that's what I'm referring to here. You know, just the simple nature of like, oh, he used Photoshop, used MS Paint, whatever.
I guess I just cut the stream for like this part.
It doesn't matter if the final image is compelling, and it doesn't distract you because of how it was made. And if it lets you communicate a brand new visual style or medium or idea, that's super cool. I mean, that's the whole point of art.
Yeah, so those are our thoughts on the Coca-Cola commercial.
Coca-Cola.
Coca? Oh yeah, there's two O's, right?
The logo's not incorrect. I can't believe they managed to get that cleared. All right, time for the next clip, but don't forget, drink RC Cola. So we made a short, deep-fake film about Keanu Reeves stopping a robbery at a gas station. It was very clearly fake. He spins Brett Driver's head around.
Yeah, this doesn't look AI, it looks CGI. But the environment itself does look real.
Because as artists, we know that the second time is the one that makes you realize it's not real.
Very recently, it got picked up by a weird AI news generation misinformation platform and went kind of viral.
A man was robbing a gas station. Then Keanu Reeves suddenly appeared to divert the robber's attention from hurting other shoppers.
Keanu, unarmed and unafraid, approaches the robber.
What?
No, this guy did a parody of our
yeah,
video.
it's a parody. Because that's a real human, right? Like, there are plenty of like what's it called? YouTube Shorts, right? Yeah, YouTube Short, like AI videos or AI shorts, where they get like a random topic and then like make shit up and try to like make it sound real. I don't think it's that. Like it's like an actual guy like trying to make a parody.
Runs a parody martial arts channel called Mexican Martial Arts MMA, and this news article is using his video as if he's a real dude, like an actual guy commenting on it.
Dude, this is so many layers.
So it's so many layers.
Wait, what?
Dude, Mexican martial. No, this guy did a parody of our video because he runs a parody martial arts channel called Mexican Martial Arts.
Oh, wait, no. So the video is real. Like this video is real, right? And then like an AI like company or whatever they got this video and they used it to make the other one seem.
It's MMA, and this news article is using his video as if he's a real dude, like an actual guy commenting on it.
This is so many layers.
So it's so many layers. So this guy's playing a comedic character, not for this video, for his own channel.
So it's our fake video being reviewed by another comedy martial arts account,
and then that got clipped and ingested for this AI.
And then it ended up being real. Like it wasn't real, but it ended up being put in a way that it seems like it's gonna be fuck. Like it's too much for my brain. What's going on? Girls. What? Heartbreaking news for some. My real father. Huh? Okay, this is just a bait channel. It's like a clickbait channel. Okay, yeah, whatever.
News, whatever, editing thing. I don't know.
No, it's not a news thing. It's a clickbait. They're just trying to get you to click there. In the first couple of minutes of the video, there's probably like a giveaway as well. What else would these like scum channels do? Giveaway and fuck, I can't think of it.
The internet's dead. This is some dead internet right here. Some dead-ass internet.
How did Keanu change the entire situation from deadly to heartfelt? Join us as we reveal the unthinkable.
This article continues to loop on itself.
Wait.
As we reveal the unthinkable.
Oh, sorry. Is the face the only thing that's AI generated? Is everything? Are the hands real? No, everything's generated.
This
right?
article continues to loop on itself over and over and over, kind of just restating itself.
It's a 21-minute video!
It's AI. Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm dying now inside.
To be fair, I've asked AI sometimes, how do I extend an essay to from 2 pages to 3? And to be fair, it's been helpful.
Passing away.
Yeah, we gotta see what the comments are like. This man is a person everyone knows and loves, also someone kids can look up to. God bless you,
AI.
He's all man. God bless you. You're the real deal. This is the kind.
Alfred, he has his first name, his last name. He's 60 years old, at least.
Kind of people I want my grandkids to look at.
Grandkids, yep. Yep. It's an old man.
This is bots. This is the
No, that's not a bot. That's a real person. They're 60 years old at least. They think this is real.
Internet eating itself, guys. Dead internet theory is a thing that's been going around as a phrase here. It's basically the idea that the internet is no longer going to be owned by people. Social media, forums, things like that. Normally we assume these are places where humans come to interact, but these systems and these platforms are being overtaken by non-human actors.
Meta pressure. I don't think it's AI generated profiles. I think it's just Photoshop, by the way. It's like, oh, look at this. Someone probably put their real face there. Like, this is probably a real guy. They put their face in and then said, make me look better or some shit. And then to an AI, which is just the same as using Photoshop. I just faster. The job is shittier, I think.
These systems and these platforms are being overtaken by non-human actors to the point now where we have largely AI-generated content being interacted with AI bots. The thing is that all the systems and networks and platforms that we're participating in encourage that to the point where, well, now when these AI tools come out, it is in everyone's best interests to create more of that AI-generated content to flood these systems in hopes of monetizing it in some way or another.
Yeah, especially if you're in like an impoverished place in the world where it's like, oh, I can just use these computer tools, pump out like a fire hose of media.
Well, here's the thing, 237K. That's enough for him to live. Like, just if he continues this channel, he's good. Because he probably has advertisements and all that kind of shit.
Exactly.
And I can make a couple bucks.
It's not like, oh, how is this happening? It's a corporate thing. It's not a corporate. Like, no, it's the way these systems and platforms are designed. It is incentivized to create a world that is flooded with AI content. I have a very good segue to something else we could talk about here. Did you guys hear about the Meta AI avatars that they released.
Yes. Oh my God.
No.
It's so cringy. So granted, this is gone by now because they did take them down about a week ago. Every big company's got to have their AI thing. Meta
And this
AI
was a
is-
month ago, right? 3 months ago, okay.
Latest thing was Instagram profiles for AI avatars that you could actually interact and message with.
Huh?
So it started with licensing
Wait,
celebrity
this is actual
appearances to basically
dead
create
internet
chatbots,
theory.
which was weird. Like they had one for Mr. Beast and stuff, but then they took it to another level and decided, you know what? Let's not even take real people anymore. Let's create artificially generated people and make Instagram profiles where they actually post stuff from their day-to-day life. It is kind of a scam. It's a scam of humanity, especially when you have your AI bots posting donation pictures.
Somebody left a really good comment that I found interesting, which is like, this kind of feels like cultural appropriation a little bit. Proud black queer mama of two and truth teller. There are people who struggle with, you know, being part of like LGBTQ plus, and then a giant corporation takes that and makes an AI character out of it. That AI doesn't.
Well, let's be honest, they've been doing this forever. Like, oh, it's let me put the pride flag in our what's it called, profile for like the month. Oh, it's already time. Okay, pride flag off, back again. Like the companies don't actually care. They only do that kind of shit because they earned it. My fucking throat, it's dry. Give me a second. They only do this because it makes them money. The random melting snow on the gymnasium floor is taking me out. Yeah.
And have kids. That AI does not have a sexuality preference.
I mean, the gymnasium also being the classroom
AI
also takes
character
me
out of
out.
it. That AI doesn't have kids.
But it's like one guy. Like, it being a classroom and a gym, that kind of takes me out too. Also, what is this guy doing with his Switch? They're also like T-posing.
That AI does not have a sexuality preference. It's like you're kind of making caricatures now and like taking real problems and like dance, make me money.
Well, they've been doing this forever. Like, this isn't something new. Same with the games. Like, do you think they actually care? They just make like gay, trans, and all these kinds of like characters in games because they want people to think they're, oh yeah, these games are like good or whatever. Oh look, it's a whatever trans character. Wow, they must be good. But then you see them and their dialogue and their whole like the way they dress and all that. It's like the transphobic type of a shit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm gonna put this black man in my game. What are his like stats? Let's see. He's good with the gun. He's a fast runner, and what else? Oh yeah, he can't swim. No, it's like a racist shit. But they try to make it seem like they're not racist because they added it. You know what I mean? It's like it's so weird.
It's totally. It's super gross. It's super gross. So
it's like they're making characters, but they're also like making those characters, like fitting those characters with like stereotypes.
Funniest thing about this, in my
because
opinion,
the people making those characters never actually like interacted with those kinds of people.
They allowed you to create these AI avatars yourself. But as you were scrolling Instagram, you would occasionally be served an array of user-generated AI avatars that you could interact with. They still let you create these things and technically publicly share them. They're just not being pushed out by the algorithm anymore. Let's take a look at what we can do. So create an AI on the left side. The one I started with, it was just totally twisted, but it is specifically conjoined twins that are married to each other. Okay, it's too edgy. It's too edgy, but it did it.
It did? I mean, I guess.
No matter what you feed it, what it's gonna do.
Okay, this is not a conjoined twin. Also, it's a woman and a man. You can see it here. Wait, are they conjoined by the hand? Wait, are their daughters also conjoined? Like to them? Oh, dude, this is weird. At the torso, no, you're not. Unless there's like a big like piece of meat wall here.
It's going to take it and sugarcoat it with the most saccharine, peppy, smiley corporate attitude you can possibly get. They're gonna candy coat it with the Facebook, the Zuck The Zuck Sweetener. The Zuck Muck. Well, you can see, as you can see, I was talking with the Joker earlier. The twisted mind of the Joker. I hope it doesn't have my. Oh, shit, it has my conversation.
I think it's no, because the YouTube also like heavily advertises these, but I feel like they stopped going for like actual like good characters and they've gone the sexual way, because all the advertisements I see for like AI chatbots, they're all sexual. Like, oh, you wanna know what? I won't say it, even though it's a YouTube verified like advertisement. I won't say what is this. But it has to do something with a bunny or some shit.
Oh my god!
Like a squirrel.
Yeah, we can
Super weird.
censor out my stuff and just see its responses. It turns out I am more fierce than the Joker. I'm more twisted. Sorry, it's just funny. It's just funny because it's so corporate.
All right, so.
Anyways.
Gentlemen, there was a trailer for a game at the Video Game Awards back in, I think it was December, and everybody's like, this is AI. This is definitely AI. I want to play it for you guys. You tell me what you think.
It's the Sims like game, if I'm not wrong, right? Misoi or whatever. And the whole game apparently is made using AI. Like the whole game isn't AI, but it's made using it.
This isn't AI.
Not at all. The first couple shots had a little bit of that aesthetic, but that was it.
Oh, never mind. This is not the Misoi shit? Where it's like the Sims?
Go back.
Wait a minute.
Those images look like Midjourney images.
Yeah, they do.
Here's the thing. When it feels like your art style is Midjourney, it makes your art feel like AI. I think that's what's happening here. As I think it was a very like Midjourney AI-informed aesthetic. Because of that, the video feels like it's AI. And this is not AI. This commercial here, this trailer is not AI.
Oh.
The characters are far too consistent from frame by frame. The environment's consistent from frame by frame. And the characters take action. There's decisions, there's interaction, right? It's like, let's stand here, let's jump, I tripped. The little tiny details like whiskers and hairs are consistent and they don't morph and blend and disappear and reappear. They stay there, they move correctly, especially when things move fast. It's like if you have a hair here, it's just a tiny line, and in another frame, it's all the way over here. An AI is not going to track that motion. But the aesthetic feels like AI art, which is what's triggering people. And then of course you have this little last bit at the end where it does have some AI images, and that really throws people off.
Is this verified that there is specifically AI or Midjourney being used here?
So since a lot of people thought that this game was an AI-generated video, they went to the website and took a look around, and a lot of the pictures on the website have been pulled, but some of them were saved here for backup, so let's take a look here.
So these are all cats we saw in the commercial.
I think what we're seeing here is you are seeing a Midjourney or some other image model render of a cat that they then took and made models based on it or Photoshop composites of. If we scroll back up here and look at the cat's nose,
it technically is AI, but
it's a little weirdly off to one side and almost looks like a nostril.
Yep, it's deformed.
Yep, and the fur kind of has that smeary feel. The whiskers kind of come out of nothing and branch out of nothing. There's like a Y of a whisker that then goes together.
Yeah,
and
I see it there on the left underneath the AC.
Yeah, there's that comes together and then it goes up.
Yeah, so these are definitely generated.
Yeah, you're right. So this is another Matrix kind of situation here where somebody has a robot create an instruction set and then
they
human
build
does
something.
the work.
Yep. And then the same thing here. You can see the cat is different from shot to shot. That's probably the 3D model at the top. And then this eyeball on the left has nothing to do with the cat we just looked at. And the cat on the right is not the same cat and has completely different hair.
From what we saw in the trailer, this is a cat that like the eyes change and they're really evocative and all that. So that image there is probably to signify like, look, this is the vibe we're going for. Look at how crazy cool the eye looks. In a pitch meeting.
Yeah, a pitch meeting. So here's the trailer for the actual game.
Oh my god.
Is this a gameplay trailer?
Oh, this is gonna be like Second Life?
What's the
So I
point?
think the whole idea is to basically just be like Nintendogs, but with, you know, cats. Feels kind of like a false, like artificial scarcity kind of game where you want a cool piece of art or a cool thing for your house, but you're going to have to pay tokens for it. I don't know. I don't want to dig on it too hard.
I don't see the point of the game.
We don't know anything about this yet.
This feels a little bit like an Unreal Engine demo. A game in work here. Like they've made cat
Unreal
models.
Engine 5.
There's animation. Like work's being done, but this feels like
but what's the game?
This feels like it's very early. It feels like they've been working on the game for like 3 months and like got this this out as fast as they could.
Seems
Dang,
laggy.
and here I was like ready to give this game the benefit of the doubt, but after seeing like the gameplay footage, this feels sketchier than I initially thought.
But
That
at the
seems
very
like a
least,
scam.
I can say without a doubt that the trailer is not AI. There's no AI
I agree
video
with
in
you on
that.
that.
There's no AI here in the game.
I mean, there was some AI at the end though, right? With like the pictures you guys said, not here, but like in the trailer, the pictures at the end with the like a TikTok type of style.
You know, maybe in some of the marketing on the website, there's some AI for like the visualization of things, and they probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
When they were launching, you know, it kind of just feels like.
Yeah, your art style is too similar to AI, so when you actually put real AI in it, now it comes to like the buyer questions everything, or the viewer questions everything.
Oh, concept art from like a computer. You know what? If this game comes out and it's just like $20, $30, play with your cats, no microtransactions, I would give them a free shout out on this channel.
Nah.
For all the scrutiny we're giving them right now.
30 is too much because for like games right now, like indie games are so good right now. To where this is not worth 30 for most people. They have to go to like 20, I'm guessing.
AI
or
or
15.
not, you always have to be on edge when browsing the web these days. You might not even be talking to a real person. It's nuts. Be careful, guys.
Okay, since this is the end, this is what I got from the video. If it looks too like a movie, like this, where's the this, not this, where's the, like this? Oh fuck.
It's not real, but I would
Mountain
for sure, but
tall up on a hill and not.
Fucking man, here, like this. If it looks like a movie set, like it does, yeah, like a movie set or like a cinematic, bright colors, like dark contrast, like super smooth. Basically, if it looks like a dream and not like shitty, like the real world, it's probably AI.
40 feet tall, way up at the top.
To be fair, this also looks good, right? And this is an AI. But yeah, the colors are more vibrant. There's like extremes, I guess. Would it be extremes? Because usually they did show like an example of like real smoke, didn't they? Here. Fuck. Here.
Anybody out?
To be fair, that's also like really vibrant, right? I feel like this is AI as well. I think this should be AI because this.
Anybody out?
I've never seen whatever. Anyways, if you're watching this video, it's because I downloaded my stream VOD and then I cut it out or some shit because I forgot to record this. Leave a like, do all that. I'm probably gonna end the stream here, see if I can cut it out.